Hello, my name is David Connor, and I'm a technical support engineer at Hosted Desktop UK. Today, we'll be looking at the new online backup service, how to download, install, and configure the software, and how to take backups and perform restores. If you want to watch this webinar again, it will be available on YouTube and on our knowledge base, https://help.hosteddesktopuk.co.uk. First, some background on online backup. Online backup which allows users to back up and restore data speedily and securely over the internet between local file servers, PCs and laptops, and our secure data centers. Further information can be found on our website, hosteddesktopuk.co.uk. To use the service, the first thing that we need to do is download the software. This is available at the following website: s://onlinebackup.hdcloud.co.uk. Let's load the software. Click on the download icon on the top right of the screen, and you're presented with these options. There are two package levels of online backup available: Basic and Advanced. Basic is suitable for backing up client machines such as workstation PCs or laptops, and Advanced is suitable for backing up enterprise servers, as it's capable of backing up virtual machine states, SQL Server or Oracle databases, and Exchange servers, as well as Linux and Unix support. Basic software is labeled as HDCloudACB, and advanced software is labeled as HDCloudOBM. For the purposes of this webinar, we'll be using the basic HDCloudACB client. So, here's the screen. We want to download the Windows client for ACB, so we click on Download here, and Save File. Once that's downloaded, if you get this screen, the program, click on More Info and Run Anyway. We'll just follow through the options to install the software. We'll download some more files while it's installing. It's normal. Once the install is finished, the program should load straight up. Okay, when the program loads for the first time, you'll be prompted to either start a free trial or log in with existing credentials, which you may have already purchased, or you may be reinstalling the software as an existing customer. And to begin the free trial, click on the button, fill in information. The username must contain no space and will be case sensitive. And the password is also case sensitive. Once you've filled in the information, you'll be logged into the program. We'll just go through these options quickly. With backup will allow you to create an ad hoc backup once you've created a backup set. Backup sets is where you create your backup sets. Report will show the status of all of the performed backups and restores. Restore, obviously to restore your files from your backup. Settings will give you some basic settings such as enabling web proxy, and utilities will give you some very basic tools for checking data integrity or deleting data you no longer require. So let's create our first backup set. So we'll click on Backup Sets and add New Backup Set. We'll give our backup set a name. And we're going to be backing up files. And the next screen is what you want to actually back up. So you've got a few pre-selected choices here, or you can click on I would like to choose the files to back up, which will give you the view of your computer and what you want to back up. So for this, I'm going to back up the temp folder, which has just got a few small files in it. And if you want to apply a filter, such as removing certain file types, you can do that here. Just create a filter, which will then be saved. So you can include or exclude certain file types or files with certain names. But for this, I will leave the filter turned off. This part is the schedule. So do you want to run the backup on an automated schedule? So for this one, I'll select yes. I'll create a daily schedule to run at 9 AM. And I will turn on retention policy, which we'll talk about in a minute. Next. Now the storage destination will already be pre-selected to be the online backup destination. That is the only destination that you can back up to, so we'll leave that as is. And if you want to encrypt your data, you can do that here. So the option is turned on and the default encryption will give you an encryption key. We'll leave that as is as well. And this part, this is the Windows user authentication. So you need to provide the PC username and password. This is for the scheduler that runs the automated backup, so you may or may not see the screen, depending on whether you have the schedule turned on. And that's it, backup completed. So you can go either to backup now, which will create a backup straight away, or going back to close will take you back to the backup set screen with your newly created backup set. So we'll just go and have a quick look at this. So all the information that you previously provided will all be filled out. You can make amendments should you wish to the source, which is what you're backing up, and the schedule. Down in the other section down here, we've got the retention policy section, which is how many days you wish to keep the data for. So obviously you can change that as you wish. The only restriction on this is the amount of data that's being backed up, which we'll talk about in a second. Down here in the encryption key section is your encryption key. So if you click on the unmask button, you'll see the encryption key fully listed there. Now it's very important that you make a note of the encryption key because without this, if this is lost for any reason, you need to reinstall the software or you're moving PCs. If you don't have this encryption key, you won't be able to get back into your backup set and you won't be able to restore any data from it. So it's very important that a copy of this is made and kept in a secure location. Okay, so we'll go back to the main menu now. So now we have a backup set, we can run a backup. So that's actually the job of backing up the data we've specified in the set. So for that, we click on Backup. We select the backup set. Well, there may be more, but also we only have one. And we'll click Backup at the bottom of the screen, which will start the process. Okay, so there's a message saying it's finished. That's all complete, so we can close that. So we've now taken a backup of the data, which is, in this case, the temp folder. Now, if we go into the report section, we'll see the report here of the backup that we've just taken. If you click on that, you'll get some more information. It's completed successfully, how much data it's backed up, and also a log of what's been backed up. You can see all the files now that have been backed up. Okay, so that successful. So what we'll do is go to the contents of this folder on the computer, and let's say, for example, that all the data in here has been deleted, and we want to restore that data back. So if we go into Restore, select the backup, and we need to select the destination. So where is the backup currently? It's on this one here. It's the only option available again. So this will bring up the screen to tell you which files you want to restore and where you want to restore them from. So we only have one backup, which was done today. So we'll say the latest, and then it will show you here what is in the backup destination. So that's the temp folder, and if you click on it, you can see all of the files that are backed up. So if we put a tick in there, that will back up all the files within that folder, which is what we want. If you only want to restore certain files, you just have to tick the ones you want to restore. The next screen is telling you where you want to restore those files to. Do you want to restore them back to their original location or to an alternate location? For this exercise, we'll do original location, but make sure that there is no other files in there with the same names, because they may well be overwritten. Temporary directory we can leave as it is. It's just being used while the restore is being processed. So we've got our restore completed successfully message. And you'll then take them back to this screen should you wish to restore any further files. If you don't, click cancel and you'll go back to your main menu screen again. We go into report this time under restore. We're able to see the restore log as well. We can see it completed successfully. And if you want to look at further information there, you can. Now, if we go back into the temp folder, we can see all the files have been restored as they originally were. If we were to perform a backup again using the same backup set now, you'll find it won't actually make any changes because the files that are there are the same files in the same condition that were there during the last backup. So it only backs up incremental changes and new files each time. So if we look at the report for the second backup, the most recent one, we can see no changes have been made. Even though the files have been deleted and restored, they're still as they were originally during the first backup. So this will help speed up the process during subsequent backups. After the first full, only changes or new files are backed up. Okay, so the trial account that we have here allows you to back up to 500 megabytes for 30 days. After 30 days, the account will become dormant, so you won't be able to log in again. And after 60 days, all of the data is removed. So it gives you a chance just to try out the software for 30 days to see whether you like it. If you do, you want to go ahead and order the full product, please email us at support@hostedDesktopUK.co.uk. If you have any further queries regarding the software, again, email us at the same address or visit the help site, help.hostedDesktopUK.co.uk. I'll show you here. And if you scroll down to the online backup section, all the information we've covered today are here. So the differences between basic and advanced, features of the software, what one can do and the other one, and also information for the trial user installing the software, performing backups and restores. Okay, that brings the webinar to a close. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.